Welcome back, guys, to East 10, Nordics, where last episode, having surveyed the damage that had occurred to Karnak, we were confronted by Griga left behind to defend the area, led by Dusklon. We engaged in battle to purify the puppet under his command, Mirabelle. With our ranks swelling, we received a message from Hugil about an attack on Balta Island, heading over to assist with clearing out some remaining Griga and purifying another puppet, Momina, as we now do a sweep before heading out to sea yet again.
Where? Oh, Tanda, darling, I wonder how to pronounce that. What's got you so weepy? My son's been like this ever since the Griga attacked. Maybe it's because the mood on the island is so tense, even though things look normal. Our home base was raided after all. We normals can't just let that stand. My son is so restless I've had to cradle him this entire time. Be a good boy for Mummy and settle down, won't you, Tanda? Yeah. And also the earlier thing you said that, the guy's name was Death Clown who we fought before. To be honest, totally guessed that anyway. The way it sounded. Especially the clown part. Damn those Griga. I'll make him pay for this if it's the last thing I do. Often I see you so worked up. What happened? A tragedy, that's what. Those blasted Griga destroyed my best ale barrel yesterday. It was almost done fermenting too. Would have been the best damn booze you ever did taste. Why'd I even bother asking? Let's go, Adol. Hey, what's with the cold shoulder? How cold's the war of life? Ain't a better way to drown your worries. Those Griga are gonna taste my wrath for taking that away from me. I understand, man. I'll fight with you. Isa dropped by the shop just now. He told me all about your voyage so far. And man, did it make me jealous. Someday I'll have a ship of my own. Then I can travel around selling things just like my big brother, Aina. Sounds fun, right? I'm gonna ask Stig and Mari about it too later. Speaking of, we still don't know where Aina is right now. I hope he's okay.
Welcome!
Aina. Heal Formula 2. Oh no! I bought too many things. Now I can't buy the other things I don't have. Like a Susan charm. Susan? Heal Formula 2 though.
Was
Heal
there
Potion
anything else?
2. Can't barter for it either. We'd have to sell some old equipment most likely. It seems to keep on hand everything that is no longer equipped.
Here's how much I owe you.
Is it okay for me to just sell everything? I'd like to point out I will be nowhere near enough money anyway.
Here's how much I owe you.
It's weird. I really hate selling weapons and stuff in
Was
game.
there anything else?
So as soon as I make 5,400 in cash or something, I should get you. I should come back.
Thank you for stopping by.
I'm sorry, I used my cash like an idiot. Oh, it looks like this rope is getting slack. I should undo it and tie it tighter. Need any help there? I heard you're helping to repair the damage the Griga caused. You've never done manual labor like this before though, have you? Yes, that's right. But I can manage. I'm going to need far more skills up my sleeve if I'm going to continue living here after all. So admirable. My heart can't take it. In that case, how's about I teach you how to tie an extra strong knot? It'll never come loose, guaranteed. Goodness, well, I would certainly love to learn. Uh-oh. Auric, stop it. God, Princess Redhead. This ain't me being unfaithful. I'm just helping her out of the goodness of my heart. Okay. We're not the ones you should save your excuses for. Auric really is sweet. He's helped me out so many times now. Yes. That Auric, look at him fawning over her like that. Oh no. I'm doing plenty of manual labor myself, you know. In fact, I just returned from fixing up a whole fence the Griga destroyed. What's Ornella playing at, cooing right back at him? Not going well there. You're leaving again already? Come on, Isa. Can you stay and hang with us some more? There aren't enough people to play with when you're not around. Besides, who else is going to take our side when the grown-ups yell at us? I believe that has all to do with your behavior, actually. Regardless, both the princess and I will likely be away from the island for quite a while longer. So you can't be causing trouble and kicking up fusses while we're gone, Stig. As for you, Marty, keep an eye on the boys from time to time, alright? Anything for you, Isa? Hey, what's that about? Why is Mari the one in charge? Seems Isa's as popular with the kids as ever. Ezer. I'll never get it right. You know, I help out with the cleaning at the princess's house when you're not around. Ooh.
What do you think? Pretty cool of me, huh? Certainly is. Much appreciated, Mari. Can I ask you to keep it up when you get the time? Uh-huh, for sure. I saw Griga for the first time ever yesterday. Are you guys and Aza actually fighting those crazy monsters? It's just us guys, really. Don't know what to say to that, except kick their butts. I'm rooting for you. I take it we assume that whenever we sink a ship from the Undying Fleet, they aren't just all swimming there. They just kind of sink and deactivate or die, right? There are ways. I would often look at the children, or look after the children in between my work duties. Or just look at them. They're all highly rambunctious, not to mention a bit of a handful. But I wouldn't have it any other way. The energy never fails to rub off on me. But everyone's over here.
Adol, Karja. We just got done unloading all the materials we brought with us from Karnak.
Does it look like we'll be able to reinforce the ship?
Well, I'm sure Mr. Ulvar could do it faster and more reliably. But I want to be able to chip in where I can. So I've asked him to teach me how to do the work myself.
Huh? You've been teaching him about ship maintenance?
I figured the son of some merchant wouldn't be fit for this kind of work. So I turned him away over and over, but the stubborn little bugger wasn't taking no for an answer. When it got to the point where I couldn't even have a peaceful sit in the outhouse without him hounding me, I just gave in.
Seriously? Huh, never thought I'd see the day you'd meet someone more stubborn than you.
Figured he'd start whining and run off once I put him through the ringer. But turns out this kid's got some real guts, and he's pretty damn sharp when it comes to this stuff.
Count me impressed.
You lot are headed for the other side of the Tyrant, right? Why not let your little friend here handle all the work, including reinforcing that hull of yours?
Huh?
Ain't that just throwing him off the deep end?
Yeah, he screws something up. The ship and everyone on board will be guzzling salt. But that's all part of the job. In this line of work, your mates put their lives in your hands every single day. You don't take it seriously from the start, you'll never be able to call yourself a proper shipwright. But I imagine you already made peace with this fact back when you escaped the Tyrant. If you're still naive enough to think that someone's always gonna be there to bail you out or teach you what to do, then you shouldn't be messing with ships in the first place.
Ulvar.
Understood. I'll give it my all.
It's settled then. All the repairs and upgrades you need while you're out will be his responsibility. Looking at the work he did to get you ready for the Tyrant, I can tell you he knows his basics well enough. Show him what you got out there, kid.
I will. Thank you for everything.
You can now perform ship refittings in the Sandros' common room. My mates put their lives in my hands. It's a scary thing to think about, let alone accept. But I'm serious about this. Even if my skills are still limited, I want to be absolute best as a shipwright. So if the Sandros needs any work done, just leave it to me. Yeah, it turns out they've got some noteworthy young'uns in Karnak. Keep on busting this kid's hump till you've made a useful shipwright out of him. Because unless someone knows how to repair his ship when disaster strikes, it's going to be glub glub for all of you. New refitting and training proposals have been added.
Here.
What are we looking at? Repair kits, not
Looking
training
for
proposal.
anything else?
Ship refits and training that can be done. Major refit for basic craft stock and 415 gold puts up break, defense, and handling. Doesn't sound bad to me, especially for the cost.
That'll do the job.
Speed we need more of, though. Oh, here we go. Helmage BC. Priority low. What do you mean priority low? Speed?
Seems you're getting the hang of things.
The mini bowlight can be made as well. I'm guessing is burning ammunition. Rapid shell. Destructive shots. So we can do weapon and health as well pretty easily.
Seems you're getting the
Hot-blooded
hang of
artillery
things.
training. And first aid training. I'm running
Seems
out of all
you're
that money.
getting the hang of things.
Priority high for mini bowlight and destructive shots, interestingly. We can't make the mini bowline. We're out of basic craft stock now. But we can do the mini bowline instead.
There!
Priority
She's better than
high.
ever now.
And that is all I can do. And then the loadout I guess I have the mini bowline now. Trait burn. Put that on that then. Has okay-ish brake power.
Looking for anything else?
Guess I can't sell ship stuff. I can sell repair kits. I mean, I'm almost like, should I have sold the... Oh, can I sell? Selling the fish good? Do we also get food with the fish? But I guess I need the fish for the other things. The drops sell pretty well. But do I want to sell them? We could definitely make money if we need to. Let's put it that way.
Knock 'em dead out there.
It's not much, but I've loaded some salt-cured fish onto the Sandras. If you run out of provisions, you can eat them in a pinch. That'll be a big help. Thanks, Magni. Can't explain why, but fish always tastes so much more delicious when Magni prepares it. Let's grill some up straight away once we set sail. He just said to save them as emergency rations. But I get where you're coming from. Magni's fish always have a unique texture and flavour to them. Still, for my part, no one cooks seafood up tastier than Isa. Woohoo, go Isa! Winning hearts through stomach. Maybe you should tell that to the kid himself, Kaja. I'm sure he'd be happy to hear it. Maybe, if I get the chance. The rules of the right don't apply this time around, so I'll be pitching in wherever I'm needed. That said, this is still your ship, Princess. I plan on being there when you need me and staying quiet otherwise. The Sandras has certainly improved compared to when you first set off to Balta Island. I feared the worst after hearing you got caught up in the Tyrant, but both you and the ship made it back, with some experience to show for it. Keep up the good work, both of you.
I bet we can catch something here.
Can I, though?
Okay, let's give it a shot.
You lied to me, Adol. Alright, we're gonna push off, but that doesn't mean we'll go anywhere just yet, because we'll probably have talks to do on the ship itself. Then I head out. Adol, Kaja, you good to go? Yeah, I got pretty much everything ready before we set sail. No, I mean inside the ship. You sure you don't want to give it a once-over? More things you could do now that crew's and Mira are on board. You two are the head honchos, so you really should be go check out your options. Wow, some solid advice there, kid. Aye, the Sandras is basically a full-blown mobile base for us now. Doki, mind manning the helm? No prob, take your time. In fact, it didn't even give us the option to just go out. It wants us to stroll around. It's a quest. Dogi's got a quest. I'll talk to Dogi last then. Is Hugo up here? No. It's Trident, eh? We've been getting beat left and right, so it's high time we turn the tables on them. And with you two, we might be able to do just that. I wouldn't get too comfortable. The Sandras isn't up to snuff just yet. I'll stop you worrying. So long as I'm here with you, we aren't going down that easily. There's no sturdier ship than Fellowship, am I right? I'm glad you've been making progress on rescuing the townsfolk, by the way. I'll give you some tips on how to navigate the Tyrant too. Let's do this thing. Fishing up there, I see. It'll be okay, Cruz. It'll be okay. With the improvements you made to the Sandras, you can definitely make it through the Tyrant. Ah, you heard that. Sorry, this probably doesn't inspire much confidence. Ova lent a hand with the refit, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Probably. Ova and I worked very carefully to repair and bolster the ship, so I'm sure everything will be okay. It will, right? Yes, it'll be fine. Are you seriously fishing again? You do know we're about to take on the Tyrant, right? What can I say? Looking at the sea gives me the irresistible urge to cast a line. It helps to calm my nerves. Think of this as my way of unwinding before we start crossing those currents. Mirabelle and Gren rolled their eyes when they saw me too. I can't help it if looking at the sea gives me the irresistible urge to cast a line. Naturally, I'll be chipping in once we get to the Tyrant. Just think of this as my way of unwinding. Actually, Dogi, let's check out your quest, because there's the actual quest markers down there. Me and Ezra talked it out, and I'm going to be taking over at the helm for a while. Couldn't call myself a man if I dropped the ball on him, so here goes nothing. I'm going to be pitting the ships against the Tyrant again soon. You better prepare yourselves.
Hey!
Hello, Kaja, I've got something I want to share with you. So back when we were stranded on Terminal Island, I came across this old worn-out map. I showed it to one of the guys from the Seaforce, and they said it might actually lead to treasure. Treasure, eh? Yeah, piques your curiosity, doesn't it? What do you say we go hunting? Alright, deadline long. Reward unknown? I found what looks to like an old map while we were stranded on Terminal Island and showed it to some of the Balta Seaforce. Well, you said the same thing! Show me the map already. Just try to contain yourself, okay? Ta-da! Definitely looks like a treasure map. Right? I was pretty excited when I stumbled onto it. Like I said, I let one of the Seaforce members have a look and it seems like the real deal. Just think, untold riches hidden here in Obelia Gulf. Really gets your heart racing, am I right? Let's go searching. Easy there, brother. Let's calm down for a sec. Now listen, maps like this can be found all over Obelia Gulf. That's because Normans and other pirates have been operating in these waters for over 100 years now. So it's not uncommon for them to be fakes made to trick gullible saps, or lead to loot that was snatched up ages ago. I bet the guys you asked about it was Sigan, right? Wasn't it? That flake was probably just messing with you. Was he really? There's a chance it's real though, right? I mean, I can't say it's flat out impossible, but save your breath, Kaja. There's no stopping Adol once he gets like this. And hey, if something valuable does turn up, maybe we can put it toward rebuilding Karnak. We're already sailing the high seas. Can't to follow up on this along the way, right? Have it your way. We'll lend a hand when we have some downtime. Let's go ashore and take a look if we happen across the island shown on the map.
All right, let's
Many
do this.
mappy returns has been started. Now, obviously, I could probably leave to do that, but there might be more going on in here. It was a long, so whatever I'm doing next won't be cancelled by me going down here. He says, saving because he's never sure. Whoa, there's quests everywhere! Leave the food and supply management to me. I've got plenty of experience running my store back in Karnak. It's about the only help I can offer, but I have to make every effort to see my son and husband again. What became of your husband, you know? I could only assume he was in too much of a drunken stupor to come home that night as per usual. The fishing guy. Man isn't to blame, though. If only things hadn't gone as they did. At any rate, you kids are incredible running a ship this large. Managing our supplies is about the only help I can offer, but I have to make every effort to see my son and husband again.
What can I get
You're not only doing that, you're charging me for it too. I'd just like to point that out. Heal potion to 60% HP, by the way. We do
Anything
need
else
to get the ability to make that.
Safe travels.
I took the liberty of getting the sickbay back in order while we were on Balta Island. Now we can be ready to go no matter when either of you gets hauled in. Why the assumption that we're getting hauled? Oh, you both have a tendency for risk-taking, don't you? I'm very good at noticing these things, I'll have you know. Sea travel is a constant battle against illness and injury. If you're ever in a rough spot, just come and see me. My father should be on hand too. He'd have a hard time stealing away from on board a ship. Feel free to ask us for help whenever you need it. Well, we can also take the 2 quests from these people. Say, Princess, you're the captain of the ship, right? There's something I'd like to ask you about, actually. Do you have a minute? Sure, there's some kind of problem. Not so much a problem as it is, well, to be frank, the Sandress doesn't feel very lady-friendly. Should you just change your room? Or a lady's bunk? It doesn't. First of all, there's no changing room, and any empty compartments are being used as storage. There's also only one restroom. The renovations we've made may have improved the Sandress's performance, but the interior is practically untouched. Kaya would be like, this is normal. I know you're used to long voyages at sea, Princess, but your average woman would feel pretty ill at ease here. I guess I can see your point. But I'm not talking about just us either. If we could just set up a few more facilities, I think it would make everyone's time here a lot more comfortable. Take the kitchen and mess hall, for example. A little ingenuity could go a long way in making them more accessible. Doing that would make eating meals that much more enjoyable. You really thought this out, huh? Yeah, the request is sound. We're likely to have more passengers in the future. Best to start thinking long-term about these things. I appreciate you two taking this under consideration. So is there any way I could get you to help out with it? What you need? So long again. Say no more. Oh, wonderful. I can hardly wait already. So what do we need to do exactly? Well, I discussed it with Cruz and he gave me a list of all the materials we'll need. We'll have together 50 basic craft stock, 3 Celadon clay, which we do have, I think. And finally, 3 aged wood. Then we'll be right as rain. That sounds like a lot, but oh well. Okay, Adol, let's go round up those materials when we get the chance.
Let's give it a go.
Are the materials best found by me running into those markers and blowing up ships by any chance? Ain't that the question? And your quest is? On the night the Karnak was attacked, those monsters showed up at my shop. Then they brought me along by force before I even had any time to process what was going on. All I could do was watch as they callously plundered my wares for all they were worth. The strong take from the weak, that's just the way the world is. I sympathize with you though. At least you got out of there with your life. That may be true, but I can't just let things end at that. Among those goods was something very important, you see. Is there any chance you'd be willing to find out what they stole and return it to me? What? I get a plain box lunch extra large. You just want me to go to Karnak? Yeah, we'll get back somehow. Really? Thank you. Doesn't seem like my shield brother's going to give me a say either way. That said, the ocean's a big place. We can't afford to go blindly searching around. Well, to tell you the truth, I still have some vague memories from when I turned into a monster, and I believe I might have seen my stolen wares aboard the ship that brought me to Balta Island. So with the squad that deployed you, I see. Word is that same ship was forced to retreat after being bombarded by the guys who intercepted them. They were severely wounded, so they might not have gotten all that far yet. Assuming they didn't sink, that is. I guess that's a possibility too, isn't it? Maybe it really is hopeless. Sure it'll work out. Just gotta hope they ain't fish food yet. Let's keep our eyes peeled for any unusual ships anchored out there.
All right, let's do
Invaluable inventory. I think he's low on resources because he's not exploring the way at East Player should. Oh, look. Hugel's eating. Hugel is pecking at a bit of the dried meat that Ezra is preparing. Stop that, Hugel. This is meant for our lunch. Yeah, I'm not going to stop. How you're begging. I suppose we do rely on you day in and day out. He knows exactly who'll give in to him the easiest. What a crafty little guy. I know. Please don't rush me. We need to prepare what we can before attempting to travel through the Tyrant. Even with its reinforced hull, the ship will likely still experience a fair amount of pitching and rolling. It will take all hands on deck working together for us to succeed. I'll be counting on you both to assist at the helm when the time comes. I'm a little nervous about this myself. Let's all reward ourselves with a good meal once we've made it safely across. Looks like we've got a ton of quests to do first. Do you have another quest? Or is that just for me to give in? Okay. I think I'm going up here now. And we'll check out this. Ta-da! What do you think? Is it magnificent or is it magnificent? Don't tell me. Did you haul this pile of junk aboard back in town? You take that back. These are the Karnak Free Youth Brigade's treasures. The polar opposite of junk. What kind of treasures? Oh, it's got all sorts of stuff. A little bit of everyone's favorites. I'm really glad Cruz and Mira are okay. But we still don't know where Rosette and Rafe are, or my pops and the other townsfolk either. If I can't have them here with us, I at least want to have something to remember them by. I guess it's fine then. The waters can get pretty stormy out there, so make sure you can keep it all stashed and out of the way. Roger, Roger. Thanks, Kalia. Yeah, this is all going everywhere. My god, this is going everywhere. Right, you want me to repair, do you? We can now modify the Sandras from here. So we're going to tune the ship up on our own, huh? Sounds like a tall order, but it's worth doing. Let's pull together and make it work. Ah, there you two are. You need a stock. Just had some things to hand over. Here, take these. Fishing bait G. For onyx tuna. Rare live bait for catching onyx tuna out in open seas. This looks different from the usual fishing bait. That's because it's for ocean fishing. Obelia Gulf's got lots of places fit for pulling up tuna. You two seem to have a knack for fishing, so I thought you should give it a try. So we'd be casting right off the Sandras, huh? Wouldn't mind giving it a go if we find a good spot. Use fishing bait G at fishing spots out at sea to go tuna fishing, where you can reel in giant catches not found by the shore. Feel free to tell me about the new catches any new catches you land. As a fellow fishing buddy, I'd love to hear it. If you get a big tuna, like a big one in the real life, they sell for millions, don't they? They're like ridiculous. You can now report fishing results to Joel via the report results option at the common room table. Since when were we fishing buddies? Sure, fine. Very specific tuna, of course, will give you that amount of stuff. I can report my fishing results.
Let's see here.
Yes, this is what you pulled in, eh? Nicely done. Let me give you a small token of my appreciation as thanks for sharing. I happened to fish it up a while back and figured it might come in handy for you.
Be sure to use this wisely.
Oh, it's an Ebon ring. Totally said correctly. Damage dealt to element-afflicted enemies plus 10%. That about covers the report. Let me know if you catch anything else. There's no more there. No more adventures.
All right.
Oh, then maybe
Let's
I
see
do.
what you got for me. No stone unturned, huh?
Adventuring sure is a blast. Just hearing your stories gets me all worked up. Thanks for sharing the fun with me. Ain't much in comparison, but...
Here, this is for you.
Crimson Manual Kick. A book detailing an ancient technique. What, kicking? Use it to teach Adol a skill. Seems like the adventure's going smoothly. Keep it up. That should do it. Let's make sure to always do the rounds whenever the ship gets new crewmates. Right then, if you're all set, let's get going for real this time. I feel like I missed one round, but I'm not sure. Maybe when we found the doctor? But did we just instantly get... No, we didn't instantly get got. You can resume control of the ship by selecting return to helm. Oh yeah, we're going up against the Tyrant again, huh? Pff, come on, what's the big deal? Cruiser's totally got us covered. He's always been cautious and careful and stuff. The guy won't do anything unless he's sure of it. That's how you know for a fact he's given his 110%. I believe in him. Still a first time for him. And I'm assuming that's everyone to talk to. It'd be funny if they all started another sweep again. We got this Crimson Kick manual. That's not what I pressed. There. Pork Impact. Sounds like a downward strike, if anything. Falling Blaze is unacquired. Pork Impact. Launch invincible upon activation. It's another launch one, actually. And it's more powerful than our previous launch one. With invincibility too. Farewell, Rising Slash. That's rubbish compared to Hawk Impact. And when am I actually going to level up any of these? But we supposedly mastered these two. Which I don't know how much that actually affected power or anything at this point in time. But 8%, 100% for Ray Slash. 51% for Fallen Edge. Crash is your highest one. Axe flips to 30%. We'll get there. We'll build them up slowly but surely. We've even gained some levels to push forward a little bit further there. So I can unlock that, and I can unlock this. I don't think I have anything to put in them. I do not. But they're unlocked, and that's all that matters.
Off we go!
Hugil's reconnaissances mark surrounding terrain and exploration points. Back from scouting, Hugil. Wait, you've got something with you. Is this a letter? Did somebody ask you to deliver this? Guess we should at least see what it says. Hugil's letters. Occasionally, Hugil will deliver a letter. These letters can be viewed via the action menu. You may even receive a request from someone in need. Crew conversation added as well. SOS. To whomever finds this letter, I beg you to send help. The town of Karnak has been attacked by monsters. We are currently hiding on a small island hidden in a cove along the highway. There's no telling when they might find us. Please hurry. Okay then. Letter contents were copied to the journal. So our actual destination is all the way down there. Oh look. I was wondering if this was the sea. Do you know what I mean? Like the entire play area we had. But no, look. Then we get another overlapping map. And probably another overlapping map. Oh, God. How big is game? All right, we need to go that way to get to that. We can go to the seagull flock as one of our earlier opportunities there. And there's also a marker over there that's not been found.
Okay, let's go.
Aha! We meet again.
And we do. Right. We need to go left, essentially, through there. We could get into... we could try to fight a boat in the red ones instead of the purple ones.
If you need some muscle.
Is that purple or red? I don't even know. How much faster are we, if at all? This is red, not purple. I think. That was purple, red? Pinky red?
It seems we're in for a fight.
We're surrounded.
Are we?
Fire! Yeah!
Oh, I missed!
Take the shot. Take the shot.
The weak are meat. That's just common sense.
Oh, I broke them all. They all died.
Then go grab some shut-eye. Go get 'em, kiddos. A small boon.
Alright, we need to pick up more of that stuff for the goods we want.
Adol?
Team Mirror?
Princess, are you fully prepared to set off? I don't want to see a hair out of place on you, Gren. And Cruz, don't forget your lens cloth. Ah, and one last thing. Your snack budget is 500 gold and not 1 coin more.
Huh? Only 500?
We're not on a field trip, Mira. And you standing there slackjawed isn't helping, Gren.
You lot sure know how to suck the tension out of a situation. Guess it's better than pre-battle jitters, though.
Maybe we should check the Balta Island for any more quests
a
now
new
as well.
island. Maybe we can land there.
This hidden island sea, but thankfully I guess quests will drag us into the location. Inlet
Ouch!
Isle.
Be careful, huh?
Drop anchor! We're going ashore!
We respond to an SOS.
Should be a good spot to rest.
Yes, give me wood. All the wood you can give me.
Nice work, Adol!
Feel like we're stronger than these enemies by a fair margin. Oh, hey, 100 gold. Love it.
Gotcha! How's that?
Can't beat me!
That launches them like that, does it? That's not the way I thought it'd be launching. Oh, every bit of wreckage now is like my gold mine. I need it desperately. 50 will complete me another quest. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I'm just going to hold it down and dodge them all. Like, I think it said hold, but I pressed it every time and managed to hit every time, so it made me feel really good inside.
No chance! How's that? Think again!
Beautiful.
Nice work, Adol!
Storming through them at this rate.
Too easy!
Switch!
Storming through them. This guy actually trying to tangle with me or not?
Going somewhere?
How's that?
Bye bye. That's our destination. Getting too close. I just want to hit this. I want to explore the rest of the island before I get there.
Now we're even more in sync.
Don't get too comfortable, Adol.
I love how Adol jumps with me as well. Oh, he lived. You can kill it, right, Adol? You did kill it, right?
Something's here.
It's a treasure chest not far off by the look of things. Any fishing spots? Didn't seem so. I wondered if we could climb up here. Doesn't really seem like we're supposed to, though, does it? No, I jumped instead of used my skill.
Nice try!
How's that?
There's a grapple point overhead. Oh, sorry, I missed you. I wanted your skill finish. I seem to be failing at that. So there are some other goodies to get here. So 2 crystal clusters, which we've got. 2 travel points, which we've got. Treasure chest 1. There's one over here as well.